everyone, you're welcome to our channel once again. Thank you for joining us on the channel that brings you nothing but authentic and verified news happenings around the country. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time of day we may be reaching you. If you're joining us for the very first time, please do well to like, share and subscribe to our post. To all of our existing viewers, we want to say a very big thank you to you all. Please do well to keep giving us a thumbs up on our posts as they come your way. We promise to keep bringing you authentic and verified reports. On this one, we're bringing you this one today that says nitwit, toxic human being, TINUBU replies Governor Obaseki. It seems that ahead of the forthcoming elections, everything is heating up, and I think we've gotten to the point where parties are actually name calling themselves. There's been a lot of name calling across political parties of late, and now this one is from the All Progressives Congress, and then they are calling Governor Obaseki a nitwit and a toxic human being. Wow, these politicians are actually not actually smiling at all in any way. Well, we know that this was quite expected because on Monday at the inauguration of the Campaign Management Council of the People's Democratic Party, the Edo State chapter, Governor Obaseki actually enjoined Nigerians not to vote for the APC. In his words, he says that if Nigerians vote for the APC, if the APC comes back into government in 2023, then our heads actually need to be examined. And Governor Obaseki actually said that the APC is actually the reason for the mayhem and the destruction and all the chaos that Nigerians are facing right now. And he said the APC-led government has actually not done anything good for the country, but all that has accompanied the party has actually just been bad and moral decline. So this was quite expected that the APC would actually lash back at them, and they did. Well, let's get into the details of this report. And it says nitwit, toxic human being, TINUBU replies Governor Obaseki. The presidential candidate of the ruling All Progressives Congress, APC, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has replied to the governor of Edo State, Godwin Obaseki, for calling on Nigerians not to vote him and his party in the upcoming 2023 general elections. Obaseki, while campaigning for the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, in Benin on Monday, warned against Tinubu's emergence as president in 2023, saying that it will lead to the destruction of Nigeria. In a swift response through the director, media and publicity of his presidential campaign council, Bayo Onanuga, Tinubu lampooned Obaseki, stating that he was a nitwit and a divisive, toxic human being. While inaugurating the Edo State chapter of the already destined to fail People's Democratic Party's Presidential Campaign Council yesterday in Benin, the underperforming, ever-loquacious governor of Edo State, Godwin Obaseki, betrayed his oath of office by wishing for the breakup of our country because of his brand of crass partisanship. For a man who swore an oath of allegiance to the sovereignty and unity of Nigeria to be a purveyor of ill will towards the same country because of partisan politics smirks of total irresponsibility and recklessness, unbecoming of a governor who has a constitutionally sanctioned duty to preserve the unity and the indivisibility of Nigeria. It is worth stating that we are not in any way surprised about Obaseki's outburst about Nigeria's breaking. He is by nature a divisive, obnoxious, and toxic human being that lacks introspection and contemplation expected of a person occupying the office of a governor. He is obviously a man bereft of any iota of emotional intelligence, and perhaps a misfit for the role he currently occupies. At his ill-fated event in Benin City yesterday, Obaseki also repeated the earlier false claim he made in April 2021 on Nigeria's debt and his accusation that CBN was printing money to share directly to state governments, as if state finance commissioners hauled the billions of naira that is due to them by cash from Abuja every month. Only a disconnected and diseased mind could imagine this scenario that Obaseki concocted. The Minister of Finance and Economic Planning, Mrs. Zainab Ahmed, and CBN Governor Godwin Emefiele debunked his lies in a manner that portrayed him as a nitwit, a cheap liar, and busybody who was just playing to the gallery. What a pity for a man who claimed to have financial background. TINUBU also stated that the CBN has never printed money to pay federal allocations to states as claimed by Obaseki. And now that is it on the details of today's report. We can see here that the APC has actually replied, and in their words, that Governor Obaseki is actually a divisive and toxic human being, and that Governor Obaseki actually is the one clamoring for the breaking of the country, and why would he use such statements that Nigeria will break up if the APC comes into government, that actually he swore an oath to the unity of Nigeria, and he seems that Governor Obaseki is actually the one wishing Nigeria to break. So we see that it's becoming a clash of words as the elections draw nearer, and everything is heating up. Politicians are actually name-calling themselves, political parties are name-calling themselves, and I believe that they are being derailed from the goal of what they are supposed to do. We believe that these politicians and political parties are supposed to actually come to tell us what they can do for us, what their party, if we elect them into these positions come 2023, what they can do for us, what is the plan to move Nigeria forward. But all we have seen of late is them fighting themselves and name calling, and it's more like they have forgotten the reason why we want to elect them. Well, let's see in the forthcoming elections. Like we have always said, may the best man win, and actually may we have the one that will come into power who has the thoughts of Nigerians and Nigeria at heart. Well, until we'll come your way next time with more news reports. Thank you. Bye bye.